What's going on there, YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, and if you clicked on this link, then this is going to be a little bit of a rant and a little bit of a mixture of a rant and a mixture of a channel update. One particular topic I want to discuss and address is the the cancellation of the Damian, New 52 Damian figure. If you don't know about it, then check out Rob's Rogue's channel. He did a video about it, and basically, I believe he did the video about a week ago. I've since been kind of trying to figure out what I was going to do in response. This is kind of like a response to his video and kind of like a little bit of a rant. I normally don't do these videos, and I usually try to stay away from rants because if I get going, I won't stop. And but I want to address this because this is it's something that's, you know, pretty sad when you think about it. If you're a collector of this line, whether it be DC Unlimited or DC UC, you know, I feel like it's like a pimple. It's coming to a head, and if I feel like Mattel is either gonna, you know, let that pimple get bigger or just pop it, but and it doesn't seem like they're gonna let the pimple get bigger, and bigger would be better, but it just seems like they've really given up on this line, and unfortunately, you know, when they released the Damian figure, and I saw it in the toy fair, I was extremely excited with the figures I saw at Toy Fair, even though I thought that some of them were kind of mediocre, to be honest with you, especially some of the exclusives. They shouldn't be really called exclusives for the subscription. They should just be called action figures, because that's basically all they are. They're not really exclusive. There's nothing really that much different about them. There's no, I mean, they're not like a Plastic Man is an exclusive. That's an exclusive. You know, I'll even give Metron. Metron was an exclusive. You know, he had the big chair. It was kind of a big deal. Blah blah. That's more of an exclusive. Red Hood's not really that much of an exclusive. Wally West Flash isn't an exclusive. These are figures that you could have added onto your regular line, your unlimited line, and would have been fine. But you know, you just throw a regular figure in a box with nothing, no accessories or anything, and call it an exclusive. That's bullshit. I feel like it's a slap in the face to us collectors, us fans of the line. And I know some people on here are probably going to comment, well, then what, don't buy the figure then. Well, that's just stupid, because I still want the product. The problem isn't, you know, the product. The problem is the marketing of that product, and the QC is the problem. The people making the decisions are the problem. It's not me. The customer doesn't really control what decisions they make, unless unless we all band together and write a petition and sign it and send it to them. That probably won't even do anything. So I mean, the whole point of this video, really, because I don't want to go on too long here, because I'll go on forever, is the cancellation of the Damian figure. Basically, Rob Rogues, if you check out his channel, definitely check out that video if you want to learn more about it. But I'm going to sum up what he said is basically Mattel, I'm not sure who did the interview, but a month ago, I believe it was the 17th of June, they, sorry, that was loud. They announced that they're canceling the figure from this year's wave, so he won't be, whether he was supposed to be on the subscription line or the unlimited line, he won't be on any line this year at all, and they haven't even announced any future wave for him. They just said he'll be in the future somewhere. So I mean, that really is not reassuring at all, especially with the the scare they're trying to give us with the cancellation of the subscription line. So that's another thing. I mean, the wheels are in motion to cancel this line and not continue it at all. It just seems like Mattel's completely turned their back on its collectors and this line. It just seems like all they care about is the Masters of the Universe Classics and their kitty lines. That's all it seems like they care about. They don't give a shit about us collectors anymore. And it's not just about Damian being canceled. It's also about, you know, them not showing us the same amount of respect. Like, if I put these 4 figures out there and I said they're for sale, okay? And I said, oh, and you haven't seen these figures ever before. I said they're going to be for sale this year. Now that's false advertisement. If you pull it back and say, oh well, it's canceled, which is, you know, it's like how trustworthy is your word? To me, it's just a huge letdown. And like I said, it's not just about this one figure, because there's been other figures that have been canceled in the past and with other lines, with other figures. It's the fact that, you know, you did it to a figure that should have been released over 2 figures that are coming out in a wave that shouldn't be released. And, you know, I don't want to take away from any of the, you know, people that want to see, you know, Nightmare Batman or want to see Beware of the Batman, but I personally don't give a flying shit about those 2 figures, and I'm a Batman fan. I'd rather see Damian. I'd rather see Jason Todd Red Hood, traditional under the Red Hood. I'd rather see tons of other figures than those 2 figures that, you know, took place on Infinite Crisis and the other one took place on a TV show that's not even out yet. It's just really frustrating as a collector to let these big toy companies, you know, you put all your time and effort into a product, and, you know, a lot of time and money is spent, and then it just seems like they're backhanding you every chance they get with the decisions they make. And you know, because I'm passionate about collecting. I like doing this. This is fun for me. It's something to get away from all the BS going on in the world or in my life or whatever it is. And it's nice to do that. It's nice to be able to communicate with you guys out there with this. But it's like, you know, it's like telling your kids you're going to go to Toys R Us, right? Okay, kids, we're going to go to Toys R Us. Get in the car. And then you get to Toys R Us and they walk in the store and you tell them, oh, guess what? You can't. I'm not buying you anything now. And then they start crying, and then you wonder why they cry. So it's like, don't bring your kid to Toys R Us if you don't intend on buying them anything. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same sort of letdown as being that little kid that's not allowed to get anything at Toys R Us while all these toys are staring at him in the face. It's, I mean, and that goes with anything. That goes with any type of letdown. You know what I mean? It could be you know, NFL jerseys being canceled. It could be anything. So I don't know. I just want to do a quick little rant about that because that was kind of annoying. I know I normally don't do these videos because most people that watch YouTube don't like people that complain. So, but I did it anyway. I don't care. So the other that's it for my rant. The other thing I wanted to bring up was the my contest, which will be ending. I'm sorry if I didn't post that in any of my videos. I probably should have. I think I just forgot. You know, that happens. It's, you know, not the end of the world. But the contest I'll be stopping submissions on Sunday. So Sunday will be the last day, and then I'll announce the winner on Monday. So there you go. You have all the rest of the week until Sunday to get all your submissions in, and I'll be doing the winner video on Monday. So there you go. There's my little rant. That's my story. Sticking to it. All those sayings you could use. I hope I didn't annoy anybody too much with this rant video. But but if I did, oh well. But thanks to Rob's Rogues for letting everybody know about that, because Mattel really didn't release a big statement saying that they were canceling that figure. Hopefully this won't continue on, but the writing's almost on the wall when it comes to once you cancel one figure, you're going to keep canceling more, and then if the subscription line goes. And so there you go. There's my rant. Do what you will with it, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side.